think there will be differences up front right away. We will play quite a bit quicker. I'm more of a high risk, high reward kind of guy, so we'll push it transition. So I think that's one thing you'll notice differently is that we're gonna set out there with 10 lacrosse players, and anybody can clear it, anybody can shoot, anybody can score. So I think what you'll notice from us the most is that we're going to push the pace a little bit, but also go into the game with the idea of controlling the tempo and having teams kind of try to either run with us or slow down with us, but we have to control that. We'll switch it up a bit, yeah, but I think that any team I've ever coached, I've really based a lot of our strategy on personnel and what we have. I think that right now I'm still learning as much about them as players as I possibly can to formulate a good strategy going into the game plan. So right now we've been piecing together the offense and some of our transition stuff. So I don't think it'll be the same at all, but I think it'll be just right for what we have skill set wise, depth wise, and where we want to go. I think it's going to be perfect. But the biggest improvement I've seen fall to spring is the depth of our midfielders. We have a lot of guys stepping up right now that are going to be huge for us. If you can run out 9 midfielders at somebody, it's a really tough scout. It's a really tough game, and I plan on using a lot of that depth. I think that there's a lot of guys like Jordan Fuller, Jeff Simmons, Adam Rieger in the midfield. He's a freshman with Carter McCormick that I didn't talk about. We have Teddy Kreitz playing a couple positions. There's so many guys. You can continue to name them. Baron Nagel. Carson Paul Walt, my whole midfield really. I think that they're playing really well, and they all have different styles. That's going to be a huge, huge thing for us this year is making sure that our midfielders can go out with energy, speed, stay fresh, and draw slides every single time they touch the ball. I think having Cole in experience, I think having an experienced goaltender is such a big thing to have in college lacrosse. I mean, you can't fake that experience. He's seen a lot of shots. He's made a lot of good saves. He's been in big games, and he's only played 2 college years. So having him as a junior with 2 years of experience, Cole's only getting better. What I've seen improve more and more is that he's more calm in the cage. He's poised. He's not losing his line. His feet are always right, and that's one thing we've been working on is his foot placement. And what I've seen him right now and something that everybody will see a change in is Cole and his clearing ability. The biggest, impact that I can see on the defense side of the ball outside of Tate and then Cole, who have been staples in this program, I can see a lot of upperclassmen stepping up. And then you add a guy like a couple freshmen playing really well. You add a Connor Ryan to that mix. It gives you a lot of athleticism and a lot of strength there as well. But when you look at it, I can see guys like Ryan Maloney, Chris Rieger, Connor Ryan, as well as Tate getting in there and really doing some really big things. We got some rookies that are really playing at a high level right now. I know right now we have a guy that's who's been killing it for us since the fall would be CJ Hughes as a lefty shooter. He's just been doing really good things as a rookie. I've been in college lacrosse 5 years now, and I don't know if I've seen a freshman take some shots like he has. And then guys like Connor Ryan down on the defensive end of the ball. And then we also have a group of midfielders that are playing 2 ways, D mids, wings, and offense. And they're really coming on strong right now. I could see, honestly, out of that class, I can see a lot of those freshmen getting some time here and there with a senior-loaded team. That's a lot to say for a bunch of young guys, but they've been impressive so far. I think it's going to be a fun year.
For us, it's sort of get the next one. You make a mistake, keep your head up, keep going, keep working harder and harder until you can, sort of perfect the goals you're trying to reach. And I think the important thing is that we have unit cohesion overall. I mean, I've got Chris Rieger, Connor Ryan, and Ryan Maloney, and Luke Scott, 2 seniors, and then also 2 underclassmen who are really stepping up and playing bigger roles. It's just important that we can all play together at any time. Somebody gets hurt, somebody gets injured, or somebody just gets tired and needs a blow, you need to be able to play with everybody around you. Freshman midfielder Adam Rieger, I mean, he really knows how to give a D-midi a run for his money. He a great change of direction, and he's got a great shot on the run. It's seeing freshmen really step up into those big roles is exciting for me as a senior because I'm leaving something behind for the program to watch for the next 4 years. The next step is trying to reach for that All-American, and last year I sort of feel like I rested on my heels a little too often, and this year I've really put in the extra time, the extra effort in the morning, trying to make sure I'm getting extra footwork and stick work to make sure that I am the best defenseman in the conference and prove one of the best in the country. The core group of guys who's really made it through, we're all taking this very seriously, and it's a huge motivation for the rest of the team to see us working this hard. It's all about the postseason play. You get to that postseason championship and you get that win, which we were looking for sophomore year of mine. You get to that NCAA bid, and that's a huge goal for the whole team, is to get there and make that first appearance in the NCAA tournament as a program.